all at once. For all the times that you were putting in work and nothing ever came from it. From all the times that you put in 200 resumes and you thought this is bullshit. From all the time that you tried to start a business and it failed. You know what I mean? All of that work you put in will come back to you all at once. This is what I always think about my life or what I have to do on a daily basis. I'm putting so many things out there on a daily basis that when it does come back, it comes back in big giant waves of opportunity, big giant waves of money, big giant waves of things and people and contacts. Who should I be over here? And opportunities that weren't on the table. All the things you do will come back to you, 20-fold if you do 20 things. You understand what I'm saying? There are times in my life so far that things that I have left on some kind of message board 2 years ago, people say, yeah, I saw it on that, that's why I bought it. There are times where people who knew me from way back when, they tell, oh yeah, is that you? Yeah, that's Freeman. Oh yeah, hey, send it, I know him, send the business his way. There are things that I planted, things that I've sown that didn't look like it was going to amount to anything. And I'm often surprised that someone to give me a call or someone to say something to me and say, yeah, I saw it up there 2 years ago. I've been holding on to it and I've been waiting for a time to give you a call. So it'll come to you all at once. I wanted to put this podcast out because a lot of cats, y'all give up too early. You know what I'm saying? You try to, you want instant gratification. You want everything you do to turn around right now. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't really happen that way. That's why I always try to urge you to stay on your grind. Stay focused on what we have to do. Because if we do that, you understand what I'm saying? We're going to get the money in the end primarily because all we've been doing is trying to make money. All we've been doing is setting ourselves up for a better position. All we've been doing is hustling. You know what I'm saying? During these times when nothing seems to come from your hustle, it's only because it's not the time for it. But since we hustle, since we always trying to get more and more, then the time will come. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want to be the dude who said, oh man, I wish I would have all I had to do was go and play this thing. It's like when I tell cats about playing the lottery because everybody's saying, oh, that's stupid. Why are you playing the lottery? And I always say, luck happens, homie. The more you're in business, the more you know that. So 2 lottery tickets twice a week is $4. Times 52 weeks is 204 bucks or $208. I think $208 for a whole year for a chance to make even just 1 million or 100,000 is fucking worth it. So I know cats say, oh man, but I put in the dollar. I played the game. I played my money. I played my numbers, homie. You understand what I'm saying? And who knows when that shit gonna happen, but I'm gonna be in position to reap it. You know what I'm saying? It's simply the same as you reap what you sow. And if we out there sowing 20 acres on a motherfucker, and somebody saying, this motherfucker ain't gonna never have nothing, they don't know that in one field has corn, one field has barley, wheat. We can make beer for dumb motherfuckers, but we can, you know what I'm saying? We have opportunities that we have put in place years and years ago. I tell you this because it's a twofold thing. First, be patient. Things will pop, homie. You will get out of the hole. Second, you know what I'm saying? All opportunities have to be investigated and all opportunities have to be tried or seen through. All education that you need, you might not need it now, but it's coming. You might as well just pick up those classes. All things come to you because you're finished. I was sitting with one of my cousins a while ago, and they were like, oh, Freeman, we should I go to law school now or should I wait? And I said, what the fuck are we waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Get it over with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to go on. I said, what kind of life are you missing, homie? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You could do both. You can go to law school part-time if you want. But I said, if it was me, I'd get it over with, man. And one of my other cousins was like, maybe they need to take a break. I said, breaks are for losers, homie. When we talking about getting shit done, the fuck a break about? What the fuck is, I'm gonna start that in 3 months. That's some punk shit. So I told the young cat, you know what I'm saying? You should go right now. I said, the beach will still be there. The women will still be there. The fun you're supposed to have will still be there. You know what won't be there? He said, what? I said, the motherfucking money. So decide whether you want to have fun right now, or do you want to have fun for the rest of your life because you don't have to go back. I said, your life will speed up. You will have children. You will have a wife. You will start entertaining bullshit. You will say that you live in a life and you will never come back. Everything is to be done right now. All opportunity is supposed to be capitalized on right now. All things that you see coming should be prepared for right now. And if you can't do that, then it won't come to you all at once. It'll come to you trickle shit. You dig what I'm saying? It'll come to you like, you know, I gotta get a promotion, so I gotta go back to school. That when you hear that motherfucker say that, that's because he didn't take care of it early. And if you talk to the cat, he would have said, man, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have kept on going. You know what I'm saying? It comes to you all at once, homie, because we put it out. We finished it in the past. You dig what I'm saying? We put the seeds in the ground in the past. When I was younger, right, I did a lot of shit that I truly didn't understand. I read a lot of books. I told you that when I was in law school, I used to read like $500 worth of books on chaos theory or whatever I can get my hands on because I was trying to figure the world out. So I read so much shit that it comes into play in weird ways. People think, and you saw this on the RNG, people think I read somebody's book, or I don't know where the fuck I read it. You dig what I'm saying? But the knowledge that was in my head, it comes back to me at the right time because I've read it. You dig what I'm saying? Not because I'm going to go back and read it, because I've read it already. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty much plowing the ground for shit that I did not even know was coming my way. I just started reading all those books primarily to prepare myself for an unknown future. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get on top of the game. I wanted to figure this shit out. I read stocks, bonds, real estate, you know what I'm saying, commercial property, mineral rights. I was reading everything I could get my hands on that made money. How Walmart got started, how CBS, Viacom, I read everything. I didn't know what the future was going to hold, but I knew I need to know a lot of information. So I prepared myself for that unknown future by reading. And it's the same way you do, homie, when you out there and you looking for a job and things ain't going your way, or you're starting your business and it ain't, popping up right. And, you know what I'm saying? I had plenty of businesses that if I told you, well, I'll give you the basics. I started a business, and because of that business, I had to learn how to use PayPal and websites and all that shit. And that's how the Rise and Grind came into being, because I already learned that shit 4 or 5 years ago. You know, so many things that I was trying to do that the knowledge I got from there immediately went into the future and helped me instantly. You know what I'm saying? I had accounts with companies and shit that, you know what I mean, through my company that it was just thoughts in my head. Oh, I should get an account with Fruit of the Loom or something. Or I should get an account with Nike or something. You know, I should get a business account with them. You know what I mean? And so many furniture places. I had accounts with furniture places and shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Furniture manufacturers, not what you see, not IKEA, homie. The real manufacturer, I had accounts with them. And, you know what I'm saying? I used to just, every time I thought of an idea, I said, let me go ahead and take care of the dirty work and get my name registered on that motherfucker, get an account set up. You know what I'm saying? So if the time ever come, I ain't scrambling like the rest of these jerks out here trying to hurry up and get approved. I'm already approved. I've been approved since 2005. You dig what I'm saying? It was so many things that I did that now, as I enter in new businessmen, I real, oh shit, I know them, I got an account with them. Instantly call them up and say, okay, this is what I want. You dig what I'm saying? Look how much I did trying to prepare myself for something that I wasn't even sure it was in the infancy stages. I'm sitting over here in motherfucking Brooklyn in a goddamn apartment the size of a goddamn living room or something. And I'm sitting there setting up furniture accounts. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure when the time comes I could sell furniture. So it all comes to you at once. It just doesn't look like it today. I mean, that's the truth of the matter. Today, it looks like you broke. Today, it looks like you starving. Today, it looks like you're not the cat. Today, it looks like your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your cousins, everybody think you full of shit. Today, it looks like you just a dude trying. And that's what you are. And then tomorrow, or someday soon, all the knowledge, all the feelers, all the things you put in place will come to you pretty much all at once. Because it's not necessarily about You understand what I'm saying? The grind. Putting yourself out there is important. You're forward thinking. You're thinking about, okay, let me go down there and apply for this job. I know it might not pop, but let me apply for it. You know what I mean? And then you just put yourself in that situation to win. And then one day, out of the blue, you know what I'm saying, somebody give you a call and say, yeah, and you don't know who the fuck is talking. That happens to me all of the time. You know, Mr. Freeman, we have this thing, this offer. You know, are you still in the market for this? Or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, you know, who am I speaking with? And, oh, yeah, you set up an account with a blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce. I don't know who these dudes are, but as soon as it pops up and they ready to roll, guess what? I'm listening because now that opportunity came up. But let me tell you the biggest whammy why it doesn't come to you when you need it. Because you aren't prepared for it. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to chips, homie, you got to be ready to move. If you ain't ready to move, the best you could do is what I did, homie, and that is accumulate the accounts and the contacts and the setups you need in the future. And that means every weird idea you have, you should start thinking about, who do I need to get the supply from? Where? How do I contact them? If that means going on Alibaba and sending out email feelers and getting your samples. I get samples all the time of shit that I'm doing. I simply put them in a box, put a name on it, who the contact is, and when it's time, I can go back and say, okay. You know, that dude supply drill bits. Okay, I got the contact. This is the number. This is the amount of money he gave to me. So, you know, how much he wanted to price it. You know, here's the quality of the good. I got one, right? So I do that a lot because it's every idea that pops in my head I want to acknowledge, and I want to hurry up and set up shop. And if I can't, I want to set up my suppliers. I want to set up the whole damn thing. So one day, young Freeman will have the chips to walk out and say, you know, this is the business I'm going to do. Or like I tell everyone, I can set up a business within probably 1 week, primarily because I have done the dirty work maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. I have set up the accounts, the connections with someone a year ago, 3 years ago. This was when I was hanging out in New York. This is when I was down in Florida. This is when I was over in Seattle. This is when I was over in the Bay. You understand what I'm saying? I was chilling over there. I remember, I was over there in Queens, the Corona. I was over there. I remember. You know what I'm saying? And I not keep in touch, but I keep the connection. You see what I'm saying? It'll come to you all at once if you're digging, homie. If you're always plotting, looking. If the cat who wants to find gold bought land, then didn't see nothing there, and then bought some more land, and got some more land, and got some more land, and then say, you know, one day I'm gonna dig all this land, but for right now I just own it. One day he's gonna dig it, and then when he dig it, it's gonna be something there. He's gonna reap what he bought because he didn't make the gold. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is, at this moment in your life, young homie, it's not your fault. It does seem fruitless, homie. It does look like, you know what I'm saying, you out here pipe dreaming, homie. I understand. You understand what I'm saying? I see it. You know what I'm saying? It looks like every day you trying to make something happen and shit ain't popping. But that's why I told you, I don't know, maybe in 20 podcasts ago about a hungry man, a starving man will take anything. You got to make sure you keep some money in your pocket so you ain't taking fuck ass deals. You got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you got money in your pocket coming from someplace else so you don't sit there and try to bring something into being and you're not ready. I'm sitting in Brooklyn in a goddamn small apartment. What if I was, oh shit, I'm going to start selling furniture. Where, motherfucker? Where? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? Online mail furniture? I mean, what are we doing? So I wasn't prepared. You know what I'm saying? So when you bring shit in just because you want to be it and it ain't the time and you ain't really ready to fund it and see it through, homie, you're going to look like a failure. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm really trying to make you overall see is everything has a time and a place. You know what I'm saying? You have to go ahead and get all this stuff ready so you can be ready to receive it. That's what your mission should be right now. Because you're not in position to be a millionaire because you don't got 1,000 to fund it. But you still want to be a millionaire, so oh shit, we ain't playing none of that pimp Mac shit where we talking about something. Where we talking about what we doing. We talking this hustle, chip game, business shit where we trying to be what we're saying we're going to do. We're trying to be it. So you lay the land, you know what I'm saying, and get it cloud and you grade it and you make sure it got a swell. You make sure that, you know what I'm saying, when the water comes, you can channel that bitch. And it could, you know, be to your benefit. It could turn a turbine, a windmill. You know what I'm saying? So it can do a lot of things because you set up the ground for the opportunities to flow through you. And they'll all come at once. If you do this game right, it'll all come at once. It won't be one thing. It'll be 10. It won't be one connection calling you up. It'll be 15. You understand what I'm saying? It won't be one person you talk to. It'll be 20. You understand what I'm saying? It won't be one conference you signed up, one seminar you went to. You know what I'm saying? All that knowledge will just rush to your head. The reason why I am assumed to be intelligent on this podcast is because of the experiences I have lived way before my time. Way before my time. I had cats who 50 and 60, you know what I'm saying? How do you know that? I was there, homie. You were? Yeah, I was there. I was 23, but I was fucking there. If I wanted to see how clothes were being made, I went to the magic show in Las Vegas. I don't got no damn clothes. I just wanted to figure the game out. You know what I'm saying? I went to conferences, seminars, I took classes, I did all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So now when I run into cats and they, oh man, I didn't know you were in the fashion industry. No, I'm not, man. I just, you know, I read a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it, so I did my due diligence, homie, and studied for it and tried to get the ins and outs and, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot, as Kanye said, you didn't do the education. I did the education. So, you know what I'm saying, in anticipation for a bigger empire. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, my game in this, you know, take notes on it, but my angle to this game is that I wasn't put here to do one thing. I was here to bring a lot of things into being, and that will be called an empire. You understand what I'm saying? It won't be called Subway subs. I can do Subway and Home Depot and hot sauce all with the same brain, man. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So most cats get stuck in one lane. That's all we are. Nah, I can do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, when and depending on who you are and whether I'm blasphemous or cocky, you know, I'm God on this earth, the physical manifestation of it. So what can't I do? I look out in the morning and think, what can't I do? When I fail, when I don't do anything, I put the failure on myself. What can't I do? I was put here to succeed. It's in me. You understand what I'm saying? So all of the things of the world can be conquered, used, you understand, by me if I put my mind to it. But I'm going to let you know, it all comes to you at once. Reap, homie, sow some shit. Do a lot of things that your homies don't think are smart. Go ahead and see them through. Go ahead and go to that seminar by yourself with nothing in there but white folks. I go there all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to them. I just sit there and listen and take the knowledge and run, homie. Go put yourself in situations where you want to see how that shit pop. And you go to some conference or you go to learn how they get it done. You know what I'm saying? You should be very interested in all the free classes that motherfuckers give away. I have learned Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Portuguese. You understand what I'm saying? You name it. I was sitting there, and I used to go to goddamn Beverly Hills Language Institute. I used to pay to go there and learn Chinese. You know what I'm saying? I was bored. Fuck it, let's go learn Chinese. Right? And that's what I do. I'm always seeking knowledge, homie. I'm always seeking to have this knowledge. Because I'm saying, damn, I'm dealing with all these Chinese cats from overseas in my businesses. Man, I might need to know what the fuck they saying before they start calling me, you know, some kind of funny ass name and I don't know. So I try to collect that knowledge on a low, so when I'm chopping it up with them, oh, this motherfucker, I heard you, bitch. Right? So think about what you're doing, homie. Don't think it's all for naught. Most of us are coming out of a hole, homie. We want money so fast, we like starving people. We want money so fast, we can't even pace ourselves. Truth of the matter is, man, just do something towards the empire every day. Read, do what you gotta do. Research on the internet. That's what I do every night. I research. I read how to do marketing and branding. I read it's all kind of free information that's gonna make me, you know what I mean, a cat that's hard to deal with. All because I put in the work and I reap what I sow, and it all came to me at once. It will be a tidal wave if you prepare and you put out enough shit to shake up the water for a tidal wave to come into being. This is what I want you to get from this podcast. Next time, partner.
Uh-huh.